If you are broke and can't figure out why, it is probably because you have not faced the truth. The truth is, if you are earning a steady income but still find yourself with empty pockets at the end of every month, you are doing something wrong. It is time to look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth about why you are broke. Here are 10 truths you must face about why you are broke. Number 1, you are lazy. Yup, I said it. Most of you reading this are probably pretty freaking lazy. Either you don't realize it or you refuse to admit it. It's human nature. It is the reason we have the instinct to problem solve. Why work harder when you can come up with a way to do it faster and easier, preferably without ever leaving the couch? We are a lazy-ass society. Think of how much you can get done without ever leaving the house. Need to do grocery shopping? How about online? Place your order and someone will deliver milk and eggs to your house. Need to pay bills? Online? Send mail? Yup, stay in bed because you don't need to leave the house for that either. It is becoming increasingly easy to get things done without ever putting forth much effort, which is also making us spoiled. Number 2, you are spoiled. You have had it easy and been pampered your whole life. Now that it is time to go out and earn it through hard work, you don't want to. Boo-hoo, poor you gotta get out of bed and go to work to earn money. I have news for you. Life is hard and nobody cares about you. If you want something, you are going to have to go out and get it. Whether you are 18 years old and just starting or 45 and never learned how to handle all what life will throw at you. The truth is, the only person invested in your success is you. And if you continue to expect things to just happen for you, you are going to be very disappointed. So go out there and earn it. Number 3, you are wasteful. How much food do you throw away in a week? Is your fridge and closets full of food you will never eat? Do you actually wear all of the clothes in your wardrobe, or have you bought a bunch of stuff you will never wear? Do you own a closet or basement or garage or cabinet full of stuff you never use? How many paper towels do you go through in a week? Bottled water when the sink will do just fine? Do you own a gym membership but don't go to the gym? You probably needed new gym shorts, an iPod, headphones, and a stainless steel water bottle for your workouts that never went past the first few days. Be honest, you own a juicer or blender you haven't used in years, if ever. You can't fool me. I own a waffle maker, a cotton candy maker, and a popcorn machine still in the box. I've also made the mistake of spending money on crap I don't need and will probably never use. Wasteful spending is money not saved. Money not saved is interest not earned. Interest not earned is interest never compounded. And before you know it, 40 years has gone by and you are looking back calculating all the money you wasted that could have been part of your retirement fund. Number 4, you are an addict? Shopping, food, smoking, drinking? Are you addicted to something that is costing you your financial future? It could be something as simple as collecting autographed football helmets or as harmless as needing to own every Superman comic ever printed. If you have an addiction to something that costs you money, it might be having a negative impact on your finances, and it might be time to reevaluate. Number 5, you just suck with money. Look, some people are just no good with money. If you just can't seem to budget or balance the checkbook, this might be you. If you always seem to be paying bills late, even though the money is available, you might just suck with money. This was me. I can't tell you how many late fees I paid just because I couldn't get the check in the mail on time. The first of the month just seemed to creep up on me every month. And before you know it, I was sending in checks late even though the money was in my account all along. Number 6, you have no self-control. If you are in credit card debt, chances are you have no self-control. Credit card debt is for suckers. You are wasting money on high interest rates and fees. I say, if you can't afford to pay cash, you can't afford it at all. Try this. The next time you see something you want to buy, wait 3 days, and then ask yourself if you still want it. Chances are you will realize that you don't need it and you probably didn't even want it all that much. Money saved. Number 7, you are driving $1 million car. Ask yourself 2 questions. Are you making car payments? Are you driving $1 million car? I have news for you. If you are making car payments, you are driving $1 million car. The average car payment is about $500 per month, $523 to be exact, according to Experian. $500 deposited monthly into an account earning 7% interest over 40 years comes to over $1.2 million. Imagine, at age 20, you have a choice. Drive a brand new Ford F-150 for the next 40 years and have an empty bank account, or drive an economy used car and have $1.2 million at the end of 40 years. If you chose the car, then you are probably suffering from number 8 on our list. Number 8. You have a low self-image. If you are driving a new car, feel the need to take out a loan to upgrade your counters and cabinets, and upgrade your phone every time the newest model comes out, then you probably have a low self-image. This is called keeping up with the Joneses, and only suckers do it. The self-made millionaire does not. They know that the Joneses don't matter. The millionaire knows that the Joneses are in for a long life of working to pay for keeping up the appearance of being wealthy. What it boils down to is the question, do you want to be wealthy or do you want to appear to be wealthy? Only you have the answer. Number 9. You upsize every time you get a raise. If you are making more today than you did last year and the year before that and so on, you are probably a victim of lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is what happens when you allow your spending to increase along with your income. So as you get raises in pay, you increase your spending. If you are over the age of 25, you are probably in a much nicer car than when you were 18 and earning minimum wage. Your home is probably bigger and filled with more stuff. You go out with friends more and probably even offer to treat more often. This is a recipe for disaster if you are trying to set yourself free financially. Number 10. You truly don't make enough money. If you are working 2 jobs and burning the midnight oil every day just to make ends meet, you might need to consider the possibility that you are not broke at all, but poor. There is a difference between not having enough money at the end of the month to go out for drinks with the boys, and not having enough money to pay the electric bill so the kids have light to do their homework. If this is you, then you need to figure out how to make more money. If you truly have cut back all stupid spending and can honestly say you are working hard to earn as much money as possible, but you still can't afford the essentials, maybe you just don't make enough money. It is also possible you just live in the wrong area. A waitress living in New York City will obviously find it harder to pay the rent than one living in Boise, Idaho. Before throwing in the towel, take an introspective look at yourself. There are people far worse off than you. If you are whining about not having money for the new iPhone, get over it. There are people out there who can't afford to eat. Take comfort in knowing you are fortunate to not be them. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get to work.